Level 1. The small-time runner. You wait outside a near-empty stadium. Night air. Cheap lights. Your job is simple. Deliver cash, walk away. No names, no receipts, no questions. Lower-tier leagues are where this world begins. Tennis futures tournaments, regional football divisions, places where athletes barely cover travel costs. You approach a player near the parking lot. They don't look surprised to see you. That's the first thing that unsettles you. You hand over the envelope. They don't open it, just nod once. It's understood. These athletes live on the edge financially. Prize money is inconsistent. Sponsorships barely exist. You realize something quickly. This isn't desperation. This is structure. And you're just the delivery boy. This isn't rare. It's routine.
Level 2. The player whisperer. Now you sit across from them. No more envelopes. Now it's conversations. You meet in quiet cafes, hotel lobbies, empty locker rooms. You don't threaten them. You don't need to. You talk about injuries, careers that end too soon, bills stacking up, contracts that never come. You make it feel like their decision. In reality, it's already been decided. Lower-ranked athletes are the most vulnerable. Many earn less than minimum wage after expenses. You slide the idea gently. Just one moment. Nobody notices. They hesitate. Of course they do. Then they think about their future. And they agree. That's when it hits you. You didn't force anything. You just gave them a reason. They don't need pressure. Just a reason.
Level 3. The odds manipulator. You stop thinking about players. Now you think about data. You sit in front of screens, multiple games, multiple markets. You learn something most fans never will. You don't need to fix the entire match, just a moment, a double fault, a yellow card, a missed shot. Modern betting isn't about outcomes anymore. It's about micro-events. First foul, next point, total corners, tiny actions, massive money. You coordinate timing with quiet precision. Nobody questions a single mistake. But when millions are placed on that exact moment, it's no longer random. It's engineered. You watch numbers spike, bets flood in, and then it happens, exactly when it should. The game isn't rigged, just the parts that matter.
Level 4. The referee handler. Players can only do so much. Referees control everything. You meet in places without cameras, private rooms, back entrances, silent agreements. No digital trail, no recordings, just understanding. Historically, corruption cases have shown referees influencing games subtly. A delayed whistle, a soft penalty, a missed foul. Small decisions, massive consequences. You don't ask for obvious changes. That's amateur. You ask for moments, timing adjustments, interpretations, the kind fans argue about endlessly. One call shifts momentum. One call decides championships, and nobody can prove intent. You sit in the stands, watching it unfold. A whistle blows, the crowd erupts, and you stay perfectly still. Control the rules, control the result.
Level 5. The network coordinator. Now, it's bigger than one game. Much bigger. You're managing multiple matches across countries, different leagues, different time zones. Same outcome. You operate like a conductor. Each player, each official, each moment synchronized. Organized crime networks have historically coordinated fixing operations globally. Not random, structured, scalable. You track everything. If one match fails, others must compensate. Margins are tight. Timing is everything. You don't sleep much anymore. Your phone never stops buzzing. Updates, adjustments, confirmations. You realize something terrifying. This isn't chaos. It's precision. A system running beneath the surface of global sports. And you're helping keep it alive. This isn't a fix. It's a system.
Level 6, the betting syndicate link. Then you see the real money. Not envelopes, not briefcases, streams, endless digital flow. Illegal betting markets, especially in parts of Asia, handle billions annually, much of it invisible to regulators. You're introduced to the people behind it, not faces, just voices, instructions. They don't care about teams, they care about liquidity, volume, predictability. You watch numbers that don't feel real. Millions move in seconds. Entire matches exist just to feed betting demand. That's when it clicks. The sport isn't the product. The bets are. The games are just the delivery system. And you're part of the supply chain. The game was never the product. Betting was.
Level 7. The cleaner. Now your job changes again. You don't create outcomes, you erase them. Money needs to move without leaving a trace. You build layers, shell companies, offshore accounts, digital assets. You study financial systems more than sports now. Money laundering is essential in illegal betting operations. It transforms suspicious profit into legitimate wealth. You move funds across borders in seconds. Break it apart. Reassemble it somewhere else. Nobody sees the full picture. That's the point. You stop thinking emotionally. This is math now. Systems, transfers, obfuscation. You're not part of the crime. You're what makes it disappear. And that realization chills you. If nobody sees it, it never happened. Level 8. The insider at the top. You don't operate outside the system anymore. You operate inside it. You sit in meetings that decide policies, oversight, investigations. You hear rumors before they become scandals. Some corruption cases have shown officials ignoring warning signs. Not always direct involvement, but strategic blindness. You understand why now. Exposure threatens everything. Sponsors, broadcast deals, global trust. So decisions are made quietly. Investigations stall. Evidence fades. Stories disappear. Not because they're false, because they're inconvenient. You're no longer reacting. You're shaping reality. You decide what gets seen and what gets buried forever. The crowd still believes in fairness because you allow them to. Truth isn't hidden, it's controlled.
Level 9. The exit problem. Then it hits you. You want out, not because you're caught, because you understand too much. Whistleblowers in corruption cases face serious risks, legal consequences, reputational destruction, isolation. You start noticing things. Who watches you, who calls unexpectedly, who knows where you've been. Every connection you built now connects back to you. You think about exposing everything, but you also think about the cost, your career, your safety, your future. Silence becomes survival. You turn off your phone more often now. Sleep gets harder. Every match you watch feels different, not exciting, predictable, controlled. You realize something final. There's no clean exit, only distance, and even that isn't guaranteed. You don't leave this world, it leaves you.